What's up guys, TBC here. I built these two MOCs on yesterday's live stream. Wanted to showcase them to you all today while I'm working on my game show video that has taken me a long time. Sorry about that. I tried a bunch of different techniques that I want to learn in these MOCs, so stay tuned to see what those were. Without further ado, let's just jump into the first one. First one here is Grievous vs. Kit Fisto from Season 1, Episode 10 of the Clone Wars. I really want this to be a MOC that I could build on a small 16 by 16 square, but where Grievous and Kit-Fisto Duel in the show is just on this really plain landing platform. What I wish I had though were some olive green studs and 1x1 plates and stuff like that, because I think the olive green would have added a different layer, but I don't have any of those, so I should probably order some. I want to use this technique of building kind of worn out landing platforms and roads and stuff like that, so this will definitely be good for further MOCs using tiles, plates, studs, also cheese slopes, and I used the clip over here. I'm not a huge fan of the clip, but again, I really wish I had that olive green. There's really not much to show here. Just a normal 16 by 16 black frame right here. Then I used snot technique to build this using these pieces, which are just an absolute godsend. I took two 8 by 16 plates and connected them together using the tiles and this kind of method. Connected the two together like this using the snot bricks. Of course, finally, I just drop it in the frame. While I'm on the topic, I think LEGO needs to make an updated Kit-Fisto. It's been long overdue. Now this is a scene you guys should recognize. This is from Season 7 of the Clone Wars, the finale episode. This is where Rex and Jesse face off with Ahsoka, and they're in the hangar of the Venator with all the troopers behind Jesse, and Rex and Ahsoka are trying to escape. Before we get into the building techniques, just want to say a huge shout out to M Brick. He designed the decals for both Jesse and Rex. He is US based and currently his commissions are closed, unfortunately, but when they open back up, make sure to use TBC promo for 5% off your order. He's a very talented guy out in California and he's doing it all by himself, so big props to him. He also has a channel. I'll link it down in the description. Let's take off these figures to show you guys the techniques that I used here. So I really tried to use better snot technique for this one. This MOC basically has a few parts that just fall into place to make this ground. First, I have this back supporting brick right here, as you can see, and this kind of holds it all together. Then I have this centerpiece right here, which is how the design was on the Venator. So I built that, and then of course just this one really small 1x4 tile. Then these two bits are pieces here. These are meant to be the vents that you can see on the Venator. As you can see, I completely tiled off the bottom of this MOC, which is unlike the Grievous and Kit-Fisto one where I didn't need to do that. I need to do it here because I used all of these cheese slopes right here to make this design of the yellow painting along the hangar. Overall, I think this came out really well using the cheese slopes. This is obviously a technique plenty of people have used. I was shocked that I had all of the wedge plates, but I think overall it came out really, really well. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I think it actually looks really, really good. I didn't think it would look this good. It looks very, very accurate. I don't want to take all these wedge plates off, but then there are these two other parts over here. This is just yellow tile on top of yellow plate, and then this is light bluish gray tile on top of a light bluish gray 1x16 brick. And all of these sections fall into place. You just gotta kind of make sure that you don't mess up the wedge plating because it can be very, very fragile. And this is the most ground detail I've done for any MOC, and I think it looks really, really great. I'm basically just expanding my building technique arsenal, so it will aid me for further projects. I spent about 2 hours on building both of them. Most of it was spent on this, especially finding those cheese slopes. Those yellow cheese slopes took me forever. Here are the two MOCs just to end it off. I just want to say that this was my first time streaming building just two smaller MOCs instead of building these huge ones. I really, really enjoyed it. I love building something and having a finished product in the end. I highly recommend you guys come out to the streams. You can watch me build these. You'll be the first to see them, and you can actually help me with my building techniques. So if you want to come out, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn noties on, so you're always notified when I'm streaming. I also tell you guys when I'm streaming on my Instagram. There's a link down below. I always post a story about 45 minutes before I start streaming, so make sure to go follow me on there. Super grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for being an awesome community. It's been really great going into the new year with you guys. Appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great day. See you all later.